para wala tayong problema, then sana there could never have been discrimination, bigotry. Yan eh. And it took so many centuries to correct. The only problem is there are some places in this world that continue to harass yung mga lesbian, yung mga gay. Ang yung ibang lugar ngayon, kinukulong pa, pati pinapatay. So sasakay ako ng helicopter, was trying to figure out what I would say here. But there is the injustice which nobody can answer now. Dapat sana kinumpleto ng Panginoong Diyos. Kasi may naalangan na lalaki, may naalangan na babae. Ako, gusto ko rin bisexual eh. Para masarap dito, masarap doon. Hindi nangyari yan eh. But if you will recall, ever since I became mayor, I have been very strict yang discrimination, pati outright bigotry. As a matter of fact, we have the law. But long time ago, I said, there will be no oppression against all sectors of our society. Ayaw ko kasi ang dalawang brother-in-law ko, bakla. Ako noong sa high school pa, hindi ko alam kung maglalaki ako pag mababae. Parang gusto ko maging lalaki, gusto ko maging babae. Kaya lang sa Philippine women's, mas maganda talaga ang mga babae. Marami doon eh. Kaya ako na-tempt. Kagaya kay, alam mo, created paradise, man and a woman, kulang ng dalawa. At gumawa pa siya ng ahas. Kaganda ng paradise, mag-introduce ka pa ng ahas. Tapos sinawag niya yung ahas, nag-order siya ng apple galing China, sinasaksak sa bunganga ng ahas, tapos inutosan yung ahas, go and tempt Eve, to tempt Adam to know and feel malice. So from there we start. Are we normal? Yes. Are you normal? Yes. At tumboy ba abnormal? No, of course not. Why? Because we are all creations of God. Ang nagkamali, ang Diyos. And that is why in different places, Australia, for example, they have made an open confession. You go into the cable news about the abuses committed by priests. Kami man noon, during the campaign, sinabi ko sa inyo, biktima rin kami. All. Basta nandyan yung pare noon. I don't know to what extent or length they have corrected the problem. But Parliament, ang gobyerno ng Australia is suggesting to the Catholic Church, allow the priests to marry. Ako gusto ko same-sex marriage. Ang problema, we'll have to change the law. But we can change the law. Ang batas kasi, marriage is a union between a man and a woman. I don't have any problems making it marrying a man, marrying a woman, or whatever is the predilection of the human being. Kaya every Christmas noon, I have always invited you to share with me time, break bread with you, saka sinasabi ko sa inyo, ano ang stand ko. Lahat naman, I have the time for the urban poor, but I do not have the time now. Nung presidente na ako. I invite the disabled. May isang gabi rin kami. Yaya ko, military, pati mga pastor, priest, another night. Just to be inclusive in my dimension so that maintindihan ninyo ako. I have never oppressed anybody because of his race, religion. Talagang I just govern by the rule of fair play. Equality. Hanggang dyan lang ako. Because that is my only purpose in being a president. Ngayon, we have so many things to still my discrimination, but I think in the upper echelons, A, B, C, medyo okay na. They are already mga congressmen. I don't know about senators, but definitely congressmen meron. Sa cabinet ko, wala pang nagpakita ng, but I would be willing to accept all. Wala akong problema niyan. Now, find me the brightest dito sa Pilipinas ngayon. Kayong, bigyan niyo ako ng bright na tao. He might be gay, he might be lesbian. I'd like to nominate or appoint somebody upon the nomination. You nominate the representative from the LGBT sector. Kasi I fired the entire commission of the urban poor, the head, for traveling so much in so short a time, as if he was using the money of the people like his own. So yung komisyon na yan, bubuin ko pa. I'd like a gay there somewhere, or a lesbian. And mag-usap kayong lahat all over the Philippines. You know, nominate somebody who is honest, hardworking, and I would like to show that any mabakla man o matumboy can always work just like an ordinary human being. Gusto kong ipakita, and kindly do it. I'll give you until the second week of January to nominate. I'm sure you know, kayong mga o ating community na LBG, alam natin kung sino. Just a matter of asking. Just give me an honest, that's the number one. That is a condition sine qua non. Then a bright, honest, bright, gusto ko na representative para ma-highlight ang trabaho ng isang bakla o tumboy. I fired the entire commission. So, ganito yan. I'm working hard. I will not be president for too long, in about 4 years. Ito ang maasahan ninyo. And this I commit to you. Yung tumakbo ako, alam ninyo, I just made 4 fundamental promises. And even during the presidential debate, I was the first to really salita, maiksi, because, I am a realist. I do not promise heaven and earth to anybody. Hindi kaya eh. But I promise to stop graft and corruption. I will stop it. I am doing it. Nabi ko, the second is discords of the Filipino. Sinabi ko, I will stop or at least minimize drugs in this country. Ginagawa ko yan. Irrespective of sinong nakakaroon na nga ng kaso sa human rights. But I said to you when I was mayor, and I reiterated the statement when I became president. I told you not to destroy my country. And do not destroy the young of this nation. Kasi pag ginawa ko yan, papatayin talaga kita. Patay nga. Sinabi na sa inyo eh. Then I'm talking to the Communist Party of the Philippines. Ayaw nila, gusto nila to share the power. Sovereignty is what is really the meat of a republic. It is where I get the power representing the people. But in this country, the requirement of the Constitution is you must be chosen by the people. You cannot partake of that cake called sovereignty unless you are the choice of the people. Hindi namin ma-share yan. And we were having talks sa labas. I was reading the results of the workshops, their communications, and their position. At a simple arithmetic, it sums up like they want a coalition government. Sabi ko, hindi pwede yan. I cannot give to you what I do not own. The Constitution says the sovereign power, he might be a son of a bitch, but the sovereign power is always given to the choice of the people. Wala tayong magawa. Baski na pinakatarantadong election, that's required in the Constitution. So dito naman, tayo sa Mindanao, intindihin din ito ha, very short. There is the MNLF and there is the MILF. These are the two organizations opting to remain cooperative with us para makabuelo ang Mindanao without a bloody revolution. They just want arreglo. Now, pray hard, kaya nandito tayo sa Mindanao. But I am telling you now, pag hindi ito, walang resolution dito, there will be a revolution. And nobody but nobody can stop up, not even I. Ang problema dito, kalaban nila yung mga terorismo now, kasali sila sa gobyerno in enforcing order in some parts of Mindanao. But, pag hindi kayo nagkaintindihan, walang resolution, and they would declare war against the government, everybody will come in. A declaration of war will open the floodgates para pumasok ang terorismo. You know why? In war, your enemy is my friend. So pagkaganon, pasok na lahat. He will get the cooperation of anybody and everybody who is opposed against government, including the ISIS. Kaya medyo ano tayo dyan, careful. I do not want to talk to the communists anymore. I have been receiving reports. Kayong mga komunista, you are roaming around everywhere. And some of you, I have reports from anywhere. You are into molesting or sexually abusing yung mga tao sa bukid. Hinihipo ninyo yung mga babae at yung iba ninanakaw ninyo ang asawa. Is that the kind of revolution? We have been fighting for 50 years. I'm addressing myself today in peace. If you want to fight another 50 years, so be it. Hindi ko talaga matulukuhan na ganun. And there's another disturbing. There are some tribes in Mindanao and maybe in Visayas and so on. This practice of buying children. Huminto kayo dyan or else I will treat you just like a drug lord. I'm not saying anything beyond that statement. But slavery must stop. I cannot imagine of a human being growing up in a family na hindi niya alam na hindi talaga siya talaga ron. Marami sa Davao ang kinikidnap. I will take a strong stand against this. I will not tolerate it. I said, kayong mga kidnapper, pag nahuli ko kayo, I will treat you just like a drug lord. Beyond that, you make your own guess. Hindi ko talaga kaya yung huwag kayong pumasok dyan. Just like drugs. Kaya just imagine, mag-kidnap ka dyan ng isang bata, ipabili mo doon sa ibang lugar. And this woman will grow up believing na talagang slave siya. And when she reaches puberty during the menstrual period, after that, she is ready for sexual abuse by the owner of the house, by the mga lalaki, at yung mga pinsan-pinsan pagtulungan. Ang isang tao na hindi niya alam na kinidnap lang pala siya. At she has to suffer and condemned to slavery for all of her life, enduring pain and suffering. Those are the things that are not acceptable to me. I will not tolerate it. You stop because pag malaman ko, I will pursue you to the ends of the world. And maybe, just maybe, tatapusin ko ang problema para sa lahat. So yan lang ang sinasabi ko. It's not a big deal, but I cannot accept it. So I want to enjoy the evening with you. Gusto ko because historically, nandyan talaga ako buong gabi. Problem is, I have to go to Jensen because I was invited by Pacquiao to share the evening with him because birthday niya. Then I have to go to Manila because I have to fly to the places where dumaan yung typhoon. There's so much destruction there. There are places na cut yung bridge. And I would like to see for myself what government can do better than what these guys are doing now. So let me just say, thank you for this celebration. And you have my guarantee that everybody, at least during my term, will be protected and nurtured as a human being. There will be no oppression, and we will recognize your importance in society. I said I am for sex marriage if that is the trend of the modern times, if that will add to your happiness. I am for it. Who am I? You know, ano yung kaligayahan ng tao? Ibigay mo. Bakit mo pigilan? Why impose a morality that is no longer working and almost passé, bahaw na? So, I am with you. And just let me know. You have your mayor sa Inday. And we'll try to solve the things that we want to have during my term. But you can rest assured that in simple 2 sentences, my oath of office says that I swore and I swear now that my job is to protect the people and to preserve the nation called the Republic of the Philippines. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Mr. President. May we request the President for a photo opportunity together with Mayor Sara Duterte Carpio and the LGBT officers and the members in 5 batches as follows. Our first batch, LGBT Davao leaders headed by Norman Brillantes Baloro. Second batch, our top 16 finalists for the Best Celebrity Icon Lesbian category, please stand by.
Ikaw ay mag-aahon sa piling mo. Di ko mawawala ang korupsyon.